Hello everyone. Well, considering you're watching the video, you know whose YouTube account this is, and if you're on Facebook, you know who you're talking to. This isn't really a layout update since I have yet to still be able to get any track or anything I need for a layout. So this is an engine update because there are 5 new locomotives, 2 steam, 3 diesels, and there's an update on another diesel and a few pieces of rolling stock that you may have noticed in some videos at the Train Club are new, otherwise it's new to you. And an update on the locomotive, which is the one in the middle in this image you're looking at right now, which is this one, which is a Lionel Daylight. It's fixed partially. It needs a new gear now, but the axles have been repaired. It runs like a charm, except the gear is now completely shredded. But as soon as I find a new gear, it's completely all set. The other update on the locomotive is this Jeep 9. I've been trying to make it look like the one we have at the museum in Toronto. I was given brass spark arresters. I painted them to match the ones we have on the Jeep 7. I'm looking to see if I can swap panels out to make this more of a look of a Jeep 7 on the side. I'll do the diesels first. First one up is this SP Trainmaster from Athearn. Nice one off eBay. Unfortunately, it is missing the handrails on the other side of the diesel and the long hood. But besides that, it runs great. And then just over the weekend, I picked up these twin Katos. I can't see if, well, there you go, I'm out of the light. These are SD40s from Kato. Customly done, have metal snow plows on the front. And the white trim on the handrails is done by a friend. In fact, it used to belong to him. We did a trade. On to the rolling stock. To go with the Look, Listen, Live caboose that Athearn released, I found this by Model Power. The doors slide on both sides, and it's very nicely weighted. Look, Listen, and Live Operation Lifesaver with the proper logo, which is sort of represented on the caboose. And the first steam engine, well, you can hear one, but I'll first do the one I got first, which is this CN Mountain. It's one of the President's Choice ones. It's a great runner. I'm happy I found it. I got it with some added coal hoppers, which are behind it, and loads, which are buried at the moment. I can pick up one tin. Well, it's pretty much like a coal and gravel mix. I want to skip over the other new engine for the moment. Try not to let it show. These 3 Rivarossi Southern Pacific cars: the Sleeper, RPO, Express Rail, or Express Post Office, and then the baggage. And finally, the one I'm really happy with, an Intermountain cab forward with the works. Sound, DCC, all the high-end detail, like these little hatches on the tender. As you can see, I'm only opening one. They all open. This engine has only been in my possession for maybe 2 hours, not even. Got it off eBay. Brand new, a hobby store in the States that apparently couldn't sell this unit. It's got all those working headlights, as well as the lights in the roof for the number boards and the ones by the headlight. The interior is nicely detailed. I don't think you can see from there that the gauges are actually have almost as though they have the indicators on them. The windows slide open on the sides. They're open right now. The ones on the front here move up and down, and the one on the roof here opens and closes. And the coolest thing with this is the same decoder in the tender. It's in that daylight over there. It's a Tsunami decoder. I think a lot of you know this is the Intermountain version. And just like the daylight, it can do both the steam whistle, which acquire the locomotive. There we go. Steam whistle. And such as that little horn right there under the headlight. I don't think you can see it very well. There is a little horn there. A single air horn. This has it. And a different style bell though. There will be videos with this running. There was a freight train tucked in the corner that was hooked up to a few minutes ago. I really am not a big one that likes to chat. I think my voice sucks, so that's why I don't talk a lot. So I try to shut up during the videos I make when I'm train watching and all that, but can't stop other people. The next video of this will be double heading with the War Baby over there, the GS6, so say back when she was really just the GS4 with a different number, because the GS6 has a single headlamp on a freight train, and the Daylight will be pulling its normal passenger train. Unfortunately, the Trainmaster and the SD40s do not have DCC yet, so they won't be running. And this in the Mountain 1, the cab forward goes nice with my 2662. So I can make it look like this one. This little one here is up in the mountain, bringing up the taking a log train because it's based on a logging locomotive. And then this one will collect the full log train plus other for mixed freight and take it around. But we'll see. Right now my focus is on, I have a friend that wants to trade me a GG1 possibly, so I'm hoping that goes through. I'm not mentioning any names because I don't want anybody else trying to snag it on me. So I've got another 5 to 10 locomotives on hold at the hobby shop near me, a new one that just opened. I'm very good friends with the owner. I was just today fixing up a Mikado for him. I'm a train guy, so if any of you end up going to the store and you see a kid with a toque, well, I wouldn't say kid considering my age, if you see a guy with a toque behind the counter, indicate your YouTube account and we'll go from there. Or indicate your name from Facebook and how you got the message, because I have so many people on Facebook I can't remember each individual name. So, and just for the last thing, because I like the sound of this. There you go, there's your water. Loading up the tender. The only difference between this and Broadway that I can see right now is Broadway can also give you the announcements, like the dispatcher in the tower giving the work orders via radio to the locomotive engineer, but also I'm not that big with that right now because, as you can see with the layout, I don't even have a switching building set up, anything. It's still bland. I've been able to get the lights working in there, as you saw in the other video, but I can't believe I finally own what to me is the pride of the freight for Southern Pacific in steam era, was this cab forward for helping keep the engineers alive in the long tunnels. Thank you.